Friends, for the month of August, I'm on sabbatical, so instead of doing my normal updates on HubSpot feature releases, I'm just sharing some favorite parts of HubSpot. And today I want to talk about Prospecting Agent. Prospecting Agent is pretty cool. It recently expanded from just being fancy AI-powered sequences to a true prospect researching and outreach engine, which is pretty great. So there are lots of different tabs you can look at when you come to Prospecting Agent, which is under the sales menu here. But this outreach crew, I think, is a great place to start, at least for me, showing you what this does. So what we have here are companies that Prospecting Agent believes I should reach out to. Now the account I'm in here is a fictional security company, things like surveillance cameras or on-site security personnel, that sort of thing. And what it's doing is it's monitoring, listening to signals and doing kinds of research kinds of things to understand what companies within my target market might need security stuff, right? So apparently Costco is rolling out a business center in August. And so, yeah, probably need some security there, right? For all of these, it's giving me in just plain normal language why it thinks I should reach out to this particular company. And if I come in here, it will tell me specific contacts to reach out to. These might be contacts that already exist in my CRM. They might come through an integration partner like ZoomInfo, Surf, or Apollo. Those are the three that are supported. You can see the outreach that is created. You can edit it if you need, and then you can tell it to start the outreach. So that is what you get out of Prospecting Agent. Let's look at how you set that up. So all of this is powered by what's called plays. And if you come up here to the top right corner and click Create Play, this is new, apparently a way to just ask it to build it for you. I'm going to show you the process because I want you to understand the 4 steps that go into this. So the first step is audience. This is where you tell Prospecting Agent who you want it researching, who you're looking for, right? And you can always manually enroll contacts in Prospecting Agent and have it build outreach and send those emails. But you can also have it source contacts for you. And again, for now, this is based on ZoomInfo or Apollo or Surf. If you have those integrated, you can tell it what companies you're selling to. You can add a segment. What personas are you selling to? You can set up personas, and these personas are pretty cool. It's not just like a job title, but also your value propositions and the pain points you solve, right? So it can take all of that into mind it can take all that into consideration as it's researching people. You can tell it how many contacts you want on a daily basis. This is an important thing to pay attention to. Prospecting Agent does consume credits. It's 100 credits for every suggested outreach. So depending on how many credits you have, if professional subscription includes 3,000 credits. Enterprise includes 5,000 credits. You may have other tools that are consuming credits. You may have bought a credit pack in addition to that. Whatever the case, set some limits. But if it tries to overextend your number of credits, it will just shut itself off. You're not really in danger there, but still just good management principles here. And then what signals do you want to look for? These are all the signals that are available in Buyer Intent Tool, which is super cool and you should definitely be familiar with. You can check and uncheck the ones that are relevant to you, right? So there are things in here like executive hiring may be relevant to you or may not be relevant to you, right? Uncheck it if it's not relevant, but definitely include research intent and visitor intent. You are hopefully using those tools inside of HubSpot. You can also look at job change and email bounce, which come from looking at email records if you've turned on those settings. And so this is what determines how it decides who you should reach out to. And this is how it's writing those plain, ordinary, natural language explanations of why I should reach out to Costco, for instance, right? And then in addition to that, you're going to tell it all about you. And this is great. Just come here and put your URL in, let it analyze your website, see what it pulls out. Could be good feedback on whether or not your website has the information you want it to have. But all of this is editable too. You can come in here, add it, remove it, tweak it, whatever you want to do, so that it is representing your company appropriately to that audience, right? And when these two things come together, what do you get? You get outreach. And this is essentially a fancy sequence, but it is a really fancy sequence, friends. So if you've ever built a sequence or sent any sort of mass email before, you are accustomed to something like this. Hi, contact first name, right? These tokens still exist. You can still hard code verbiage into here if you want to, but the building blocks of Prospecting Agents outreach are what we call smart blocks, and these have instructions behind them. There are a lot of different ones, right? We could let's add a quick call to action to this email, and look what it's going to do. All this is editable. You can tell it what you want to do, but it's going to write this email for each person from scratch. And you can preview it here, right? So as you're building this is sort of an abstract building process. If you're not sure exactly how it's going to work, grab a contact that you know something about, see how it writes. If it feels good, save it. If not, tweak it some more, regenerate, get it right, and it's going to send these emails. They're all going to be built entirely from scratch based on the research and what's on your CRM. So it's fully bespoke and personalized word by word for the person receiving it. And then the most important thing for you to decide is automation. Review emails is the experience you were just seeing, right? It was surfacing contacts. It was saying, this is the email I think you should send. You could edit it, review it before you sent it, right? Highly recommend that's where you start. Maybe you get to a point after you've been using it for a while, you've been able to fine tune everything, it's had an opportunity to learn a bit. Maybe you get to the point that you want to send without review, and then that volume will just go up, right? It'll research people, immediately reach out to them. Can be very good, but highly recommend you start with review emails so you know what you're getting into, you know how it's representing you, and then you go ahead and save the play, turn it on, and off you go. So that is Prospecting Agent. It's pretty cool. It's very powerful. I hope that's helpful to you. Let me know what you think of Prospecting Agent, and I'll be back tomorrow with yet more HubSpot goodness.